Growing your rent roll without a sales team is probably going to scare most of the viewers that are watching this video today, because a lot of us tend to depend on the sales team. For me, during my time, my rent roll growth, I would suggest anywhere between 10 to 15% of our lead generation actually come from our sales team, because we didn't really have a sales team at all. We just had one in each office. And I had to then focus on organic growth. I had to go out and find different sources to be able to have that lead generation coming in. So 3 key areas that I would recommend focusing on in the way of encouraging that lead generation, but also having some fun with it as well. The first one is to focus on your referral networks and looking at the professional service network side within your marketplace. So it's great to communicate with all local businesses, but also consider businesses that are going to be very relevant to what we do as agents in the industry. So my key targets would be the solicitors, your financial planners, your accountants, your banks, mortgage brokers, and insurance companies. Those local guys will have clients that will have similar needs and wants in the industry, and if you focus on ways that you guys can share information together, whether it be through newsletter or think of each other when your client shares concerns or needs that they need assistance with, then some great referrals can really be passed in that area. If you have a local BNI chapter, it's a really nice, soft and easy way to be able to connect with other businesses in your marketplace. So if you're wanting to hit a whole target of them, look at the networking opportunity. But if you're happy to go in and meet them one-on-one as individuals, walk into their office and have a conversation with them. These guys want to grow their businesses just as much as we do. The second key area would be to focus on the opportunities that are within our business. We tend to just keep doing the day-to-day activities, just responding to our emails and following these same systems, but not connecting and having that continuous relationship with our clients that are there. And every single client that we connect with is an opportunity. So with your current landlords, many of us would have been discussing this over the last few years, take the opportunity to run a survey past them, ask them how the level of service has been with the agency, ask them how their experience has been with the property manager. And as a BDM, there's a high chance you'll get some really good solid feedback from that investor as well. Find out if they have any other properties that you don't currently manage, or if they're wanting to expand on their current investment portfolio. There's some other key ways that you can create opportunities just with our landlords alone. And then there's the tenants. We tend to find that we just focus on meeting with them for their routine inspections and making sure they're paying their rent, and if they're in breach, sending them the breach notice, and there's never that soft approach with them and making them feel comfortable or giving them a reason to want to come back and ask for our help and support. So doing some surveys on them is another great way to see, as an agency, how you're tracking with your customer service, and taking the opportunity to ask them the open question, had they ever considered starting their own investment portfolio? It's a great question to get them talking. They'll be very surprised that you asked. A lot of the time we found we had a lot of tenants that had said they'd like to buy their first home and get into the property market, and then that's an opportunity that if you do have a sales team, great referral there. But also, if we can encourage our tenants to buy investment properties, and that's our recommendation through the agency, then there's a higher chance that we can secure them as landlords in the future and keep that referral network going. The third one and the final one is the marketing aspect. We tend to generalise our marketing just around the agency and just around, yes, I'm the BDM Academy and I'm here, as an example. And you've got to be really clever as an agency to focus on ways that you can encourage the clients to want to ask questions of us and need our support. So focus on, with your marketing, call to action style, not just this is our brand and we're here. Having ways that you can show how you can reduce risk for the client, because the landlord really needs to know that when they're handing us over the property, how the risk can be reduced, and different avenues of approach that we take as an agency and why we are the agency of choice. If you have a service guarantee, you should really be marketing that. So look at some of the key aspects in your property management department that make you unique, create a call to action with them, and you'll find that you'll start to have the calls that just come out of nowhere coming in just based on your marketing.